What's up, everybody? Welcome back, and an exciting one for y'all today. CommanderConcord on Reddit is back with another one. About 4 months ago, it's actually been that long. 4 months ago, we ended up doing a fall split major Jeopardy. Trivia questions that are actually pretty difficult. Left us stumped on a couple of them, and we're back. We've got the Winter Split Major Edition, which is going to be tough. All things focused in on the Winter Major. If I'm being candid, it feels like forever ago that we were in LA, back again for the first time with RLCS. So we're going to jump straight into this. We are going to do our best as a community to try and get some of these right. Also, no cheating. Be nice. I'm going to keep you guys honest. So let's do it. Let's transition in and see what we got. So we got RLCS Winter Major Trivia. We're not going to have any teams. We're just going to play and see how it goes. Actually, one team so we can track the scores. Probably a better idea. I think that's how we should do it. All right, here we go, chat. Where do we want to start? We did all the middle ones first, right? To give us kind of a general idea. So the four are random facts, RLCS records, NAEU, minor regions, and who's that personality. We want to go left to right. Let's start with random facts. Random facts 300. The USA had the most players at LAN. But for the first time, this nationality was the second most common among the players at RLCS LAN with 6 players. Wasn't it like England? Wasn't it England? For the first time, this nationality was the second most common. So it was French, because French is normally the most, and this time it wasn't. England had the most, and then French was second, I think is what they're saying. It's either England or French. So England or France, or so French or English. God, I don't know. USA had the most players at LAN, but for the first time, this nationality was the second most common. I'm going to go with French. I'm going to go with French. Let's see what it is. Spacebar. Brazilian. Wow, we all suck. We're actually minus 300. Brazilian. Wow, that's actually awesome. That's so cool. Oh, it's because both teams were 100% Brazilian. That's right. With AJG, Razebull, and Shad no longer being, because they're all Argentinian. So now that they're in the United States, that's possibly why. That could be it too. All right, next. Let's go RLCS records 300. We're gonna go just kind of see. FaZe Clan player broke the single record for the most points in single. I mean, it's FaZe Killer, right? It's FaZe Killer. First killer, FaZe Killer. Same thing, right? Right. What do we got? Yeah, first. Boy's a freak. All right, NAEU 300. This NA team was the only team that finished top 4 in both majors. FaZe? It was FaZe. FaZe. They got 4th both times. It is FaZe. I know that for a fact. I'm just going to give myself the 300. FaZe Clan. They took 4th both times, even with the SIP change. All right. Minor region 300. APAC got their first game win during this LAN with Detonator, managing to win a game against this FaZe. It's FaZe again. Well, I think we did this the wrong way. It's also FaZe. Turns out it's always FaZe, chat. FaZe Clan. All right, last. Who's that personality? It's me. It's me. Who would have thought? Chat, I did not plan that, by the way. I did. Also, the answer is Lawler, but me also works. That was a toughie. All right, let's go. You guys want to go difficult or easy? What do you guys want? Let's do. Do you guys want to do all the personalities right away to see if we know our Rocket League peoples? All right, 500. Spuda. It'd be Spuda. All right, next. Extra and Monkey Moon. That is Appjack. CJ. RJ. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, CJ. All right. Obviously, we're gonna know who's in the Rocket League community, right? Also honored that he put me on this. Appreciate that, Commander. Let's do the inverse. Random facts. This team has played the least amount of games at the major. The least amount of games? Probably Detonator, right? Because they won 1 game and then got 3-0'd everything else. It's probably Detonator. I would say Detonator. Chat. This is only the Winter Major. It can't be Tokyo Verde. So I think it's Detonator. Sandrock Gaming doesn't count. You can't divide by 0, chat. That's not fair. Sandrock Gaming doesn't count. They didn't get to play. That's a null answer. It's like a divide by 0. You can't do that. It's not fair, chat. Also, y'all a bunch of savages. All right, random facts. There were this many former world champs playing in the major. Ooh, okay. Garrett, Justin, Squishy, Grub Killa, Torment. I gotta think. I'm trying to go through the bracket. G2 doesn't have any. Moist doesn't have any. FaZe doesn't have any. B1 has Torment. All of NRG. Grub with Dignitas. That's my 5. Is that it? Let me go by region. So Sam, none. OCE, none. North America, V1, Space Station, had Torment only. G2 doesn't have any. I think it's 5. I think it's 5. Nice. Let's go. Had to be sure. All right. That was a good question. All right. 400. Excluding coaches, there are 3 pairs of pros that share a first name at the LAN. Pros that share a first name. So one pair is CJ. So they've got on Renegades. There is 2 Camerons, and then there is 2 Lachlan's. So that's my answer. So that's 1. And then Chrome is Robert. And I don't think there's any Roberts. Daniel Arsenal is not. No. Nick. Is there a player named Nick on Queso at the time? I don't know first names that well. Excluding coaches. Oh, excluding coaches. Okay. Excluding coaches, there are 3 pairs of pros that share a first name at LAN. I should probably read this correctly. Excluding coaches. So you've got still with Renegades. You've got Lachlan, but I'm pretty sure you've got what I think is 2 Camerons. You have 2 Camerons. I think Fever's first name is Cameron. So that's 1. I'm still going to stick with Renegades. Kyle, Landon, and Robert is not it. So that's not it. So it's not V1. What's the other? Kansas City Pioneers. I don't know the names of the first players on Kansas City Pioneers. 3 pairs of pros that share a first name. They don't even have to be on the same team. So you could probably go Jack for sure. Torment is Kyle. Scrub is Kyle. I think you're right on that, Saucin. Everybody calls Torment Tommy because Tom. It is. Yeah. It is Kami. Is Kami's first name also Cameron? Yeah, it is. You're right. Fever is Lachlan. That's right. This is actually a tough question. It's a good one. It's for 400 too. I'm gonna go Kyle, Cameron, and Robert. It is Lachlan. Oh, okay. Super lackey. Okay, we should have known that. All right, we get 2. So we have it right. And then we didn't get the other 2 pairs. We only got 1 pair. So we will give ourselves only 400. It should have just been Lachlan's. I should have assumed that there was a bunch of Lachlan's in OS. All right, last one, 500. Most common first letter among the winter attendees. Gamer tags was 7 out of J, G, 7. Okay, let's try to just think of gamer tags under the name Typical, Scrub Killa, Super Lucky, Squishy, Seiko. Yeah, probably S. Yeah. Typical Scrub, Super Lucky, Seiko, Squishy, and Sadness. Sadness was the one I couldn't think of. There we go. Yeah, there's 2 scrubs. Nice. Good job, chat. All right. What do you guys want to do next? NAU. Let's go down the middle. Let's start with 500. Out of all the teams at NAU, this team had the worst game differential. So NRG actually played really minimal matches. So I don't know if it's them. I'm trying to think of teams that got knocked out early. I don't think it was BDS. I don't think it was NRG. NA all did pretty well, so I don't think it's them. I don't think it's an NA team. It's probably an EU team. Dig, Endpoint, EG maybe. Dig, Endpoint, EG. It's between one of those 3. I don't think it's NRG. NRG went to 5 against Queso. NRG went to 5 against Queso and only played, what? Their 4 matches. It might be Dig. I think it might be EG. I think it's EG or Endpoint. Because that's the tough thing about these, right? Is there's certain teams, right, that because they play so little matches, it's like this is like a Gibbs trivia question where Gibbs would be like, who has the most assists per game in season 3 world championships, blah blah blah. And the answer is fucking Pluto because he subbed in and played 1 series. It's one of those questions. I hate it. Gibbs' credit. I remember that answer for the rest of my life now. I'm going to go with EG. I'm going to go with EG. I think it's Endpoint, though. I'm going to go with EG. Fuck. Damn it. Turns out I was right, but wrong. Dang it. All right, next. G2 won their first major international trophy 2017. E-League. I was there. I was with Crow. All right. Second place. After finishing in second place in the fall major, this NA Super team crashed out of the tournament in 12th place after losing to Team Queso. Energy. Number 1. Finishing in 9th place in the fall split, this EU team burst into the spotlight after winning 2 regionals and then finishing in Queso. It's the opposite. Both these questions are correlated to each other. Who is now Moist Esports. All right. You guys want to do records or minor regions? I'll let you guys pick. Records? All right. Let's do 500. The record for the longest overtime in RLCS LAN history was broken by these 2 European teams when they played an additional 10-15. Oh, shoot. This was a really good... It was BDS and... Or no. Was it Dig EG? Because there was... Oh, yeah. This was the big upset because EG beat them. Or no, was it BDS? Fuck. It was massive. This game was huge. I think it was EG beating BDS because EG at this point never had beaten like one of the top... It was EG Dig or... no, it has to be EG BDS, right? I don't think Dig. Yeah, I think it's EG BDS. Yeah, there we go. Racking my brain, chat. You guys are making me second guess shit. Player from Team Queso scored a whopping 54 goals this LAN. Was it Rise? Rise or Joyo? I think in Rise. Rise was like clear MVP. Yeah. He was the player when I was doing stuff like preemptive like LAN conversations. I was like, yeah, watch out for Rise. That's gonna be the boy. And then I was like right on the money with it. His play style is just so good and it translates so well to live events. Love that kid. RLCS records. Garrett has held the record for the youngest player at LAN. Daniel broke it. Wee little baby. First RLCS LAN ever to not include any of these three players from the old dig. Turbo, Violent Panda, and K-Dop. Start with 100 again. Sam team placed in their region's highest ever finish. Furia. This team from Mina couldn't... Sandrock Gaming. Feels bad. OC Icon is the old... Just CJ. Total of the minor regions, OC, Sam, and APAC won this many series at LAN. So Furia made top 6. It has to be more than 3 because they did well. They did decently well in groups. It's at least 3. So you're talking OCE, Sam, and APAC. APAC got 3-0'd, so it's not them. Detonator got knocked out, so they're out. Sam and OCE. I wonder if they count who had Sandrock Gaming. I think Kansas City Pioneers had Sandrock Gaming in their group. And I don't think that counts. This is a tough question because I don't know if they count the forfeit from Sandrock as a win or not. I think it's 4 or 5. I don't remember. This question's really tough. This is a good 500-point question. This one's really tough. I actually don't know. If I was on Jeopardy, I wouldn't answer this. I have no idea. I think it's 4 or 5. It's at least 3 because in order to make top 6, you have to not be last in groups, which is a win. And then 9 through 12, 8, 7, and then you get to the 6th place game and you lose. That's where Furia lost. So it's at least 3. And then I don't know if they're going to count wins for Kansas City Pioneers or not, which I think they then go 1 and 2. OC, I think it's 4. I'm going to go with 4. Nice. Yeah, because CJ and Furia played each other and Renegades won one. That's right. That's right. Let's go. Yeah, with the Sandrock Gaming, if they're not going to include it in the other part, it's not going to count there. 4. We got it. Nice. That's all of them. Is there a double Jeopardy or anything, or we did it? That's all of them. 5,900. What's the total amount of points you can get? 7,500. Oof. All right, we did okay. Is there a bonus round? Some of those questions. Well done to CommanderConcord. Some of those are a lot harder than what I thought they're going to be, but at the same time, it's been a really long time, and it's really difficult to kind of retain that information and keep it going. But some of those are just like standard trivia questions. Other ones are just like, hey, do you know these personalities? It's like, yeah. So some of those are kind of freebies for me. We also went through the minor region stuff pretty quick too. But that's just a matter of knowing some of the players, like CJ being really old, so ancient, at the wise age of 20. He's so young still. Jokes aside, chat, pretty crazy trivia. Also, massive thank you to CommanderConcord. I always love watching these and doing these with you guys. Kind of because it's a cool way to like just kind of showcase some of the stuff from the Winter Major. So hopefully we get another one of these for spring and the World Championship. Even though the World Championship one's going to be a pain in the butt, but it's always fun to revisit these. So maybe we'll see another one of these in 4 months. If you guys like the video enough and leave enough comments, and it does well enough, we'll probably do another one of these. But that's going to do it for this video. As always, appreciate the love and support, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.